So with just 2 degrees Celsius warming, what we showed that even for young, healthy adults, an area about the landmass of the US would actually become uninhabitable from a heat stress point of view. But when we extend that to elderly individuals who have a lower thermoregulatory capacity to control their body temperature, that extended to over a third of the landmass with just 2 degrees Celsius of warming. So, so some quite alarming data, really.
मीठा पानी नहीं है, नोरस वाला नहीं है।
These types of issues aren't necessarily centered on quite specific areas, because there are some areas like Bangladesh and Pakistan that are much more vulnerable to high levels of humid heat. But then we also have to focus on drier climates, so the Sahara, some parts of Western Europe, which are more prone to extreme levels of dry heating. The cells and the tissues in your body can't survive being at a core temperature of around 41.5 degrees Celsius. If they're exposed to those kinds of temperatures, we start to see issues with proteins and enzymes denaturing, and we see decreases in just normal cellular function. So we see cell death occurring at those types of temperatures that they're exposed to, which would then lead to multiple organ failure.
See dead animals. All of their animals have died, and this is the only.
I think that that if we cross these boundaries, it will result in very widespread health issues and potentially mass migration as well. What we really don't know is the level of adaptation that takes place in some of these areas. So the lead author on the paper, Tom Matthews, is actually now doing field work in Pakistan to try and understand, does the body start to adapt to these levels of heat stress, which we just don't see in Western regions? Or are they making adaptations in the built environment as well?